The first speaker is Jermaine Williams. Mr. Williams.
How you all doing?
Fine, thank you, sir.
I've been coming down here for about almost a year, talking to y'all about the violence. And I've spoken to some of y'all on the side, and they'll tell me, you need to bring your people down here. You need to get some of your people down here and let them be heard. So that's the message that's sending to me and to the people that I at least speak for, is that we're out of sight, out of mind. I have the minister of the Nation of Islam with me, Minister Muhammad, two representatives of one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Penscola. Most everybody already left, and we were ready to speak to you, but they left, understandably so, and we waited around. But we're used to being last. It's not nothing new to us. So I come down here, I met with Mr. Reynolds, met with the mayor, met with Chip, keep talking to y'all about it, and all of a sudden, and I wish George Hawthorne was here, because I said to his face, all of a sudden he comes, and now it's something about the violence. Now, he don't have the best reputation, not where I'm from. Every time his name is brought up, somewhere money is not too far away. So what I'm saying is, now my patience is running thin. And y'all talking about putting together a committee and talking and doing more talking while people are dying. It's crazy to me. It's really crazy. I mean, for y'all can at least come together as a united front, have a little press conference. I mean, it took this long to have something to come on the agenda about violence. This long? You know how long we've been dying out here? It's crazy. How about one of y'all come and stay where I live at for a week? And then you can understand why I feel like this, why I'm always down here. I got a book coming out next month. I got kids. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm down here every other Thursday as much as I can, because the people that I'm speaking for, either they can't, or, to be truthful, they might be strung out on drugs, or they might have issues. But the thing is, they don't want to live in no violent neighborhood. We are forced to make a decision. We all have that responsibility of making the decision of being forced to, for people to be on drugs or whatever the case is. But that don't mean we want to live in a rough neighborhood. Now, I know that there's some things that the citizens have to do, and I understand that. We do have a responsibility. But we can't do it by ourselves. We can't. And so I'm just dumbfounded to see how long it took for it to be a notion just to put on about violence. I mean, if anybody is watching and you thinking about bringing some type of big money thing to Penscola, know that Penscola has a big violent problem, and we're always on the back burner. You bring your money here, somebody gonna rob somebody for that money and kill them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. Next speaker is Mr. Savage, Wendell Savage.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just come basically to second what Mr. Williams had said. The sad part about it, that this is my first time. Your body language, your action says a lot before you even make a statement. So the violence that's going on, it wouldn't be going on, trust me. If they was killing on Penscola Beach, it'll be solved. So we got these gun laws that they're trying to change for the people that have the right to actually carry a weapon. That's not going to help the problem, because the people that are committing the crime, they're the ones don't have no business with the gun. The 10, 20, the 25. My common sense tells me, well, maybe this guy a 5-time loser, so he feel like, instead of me just robbing this guy and trying to give it up, I might well go and kill him. I'm gonna do life anyway. We got 25, however many unsolved murderers. So everywhere we go, there's killers. I come out the door, a car passed by, it's moving too fast, I'm looking. Like I'm overseas somewhere in the desert, looking. Every time you're looking, because there's so many murderers out here on the streets. I don't know who they are. Penscola, the police department don't know who they are. We get pulled over, coming from his mother house, 1100 Patton Drive. He works at J.C. Penney. I've been knowing him all my life, been working all his life. But he got a Cadillac. 34 Patton Drive, we coming past 34 Patton Drive, they just fly Forest Creek. Boom, get behind us, we turn in Walmart. Well, I stopped you guys because your tag light was out. 5 or 8 police pull out dogs, everything. Run a background check the car, no drugs on nobody's record. But all this time was wasted. All this time was wasted. But they're killing, and majority of them is pretty much black crimes or drug related. But it's only one way for it to stop. It's rumors out there. Folks saying this person had something to do with it, that person had something to do with it. So guess what their family members want to do? Police not going to do it. They're going to shoot somebody else, and it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going till somebody has to care. It starts in the community first. It starts in the community first. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell somebody that has a rap sheet since they was 12. They're 24 years old, can't write a paragraph. But they sell drugs, and they own half of them too. It's hard to tell them, hey, you need to come down here and see if you can stand in front of the council and talk. It's hard to tell somebody that's on 1,000 drugs. It has to stop. Police harassing folks all the time is not actually gonna stop it. It's not gonna stop it. That's not gonna stop it. What needs to happen is 48 hours can't come down here. People, 48 hours coming. How 48 hours gonna come when they're not gonna solve nothing in 48 hours, 48 days, 48 months? It's not gonna happen. They fire somebody. Somebody needs to be fired. If the mayor go to Walmart and that cashier get a mayor a hard time, trust me, if the mayor come back through that same cashier and the boss get a whiff of it, I'll probably think that cashier would lose their job. So whatever detectives do, they're not that smart. They killing folks, they talk about it on the streets. Anything they talking about on the street, trust me, they talking about it, the police know something. But wrong names coming up. Hearing folks' names have nothing to do with nothing. So somebody innocent is gonna get killed. A family member gonna hear somebody's name, they're gonna kill them. It's gonna keep going, it's gonna keep going. But trust me, this wouldn't happen in Perdido. This wouldn't happen down Scenic Highway. This wouldn't happen in the more nicer neighborhoods. Trust me, it would not happen. It wouldn't happen. But as long as we killing each other, the thing I get is that it's fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Savage.